Hello you beautiful magical creatures, NecromanticWater here. Thank you for joining my playthrough of Katana Zero. Last time we did the entire game again basically to fight the super hidden secret boss. And this time we're going to do the government lab and see what all the keys do. And unfortunately I can't be all sneaky and just like open them individually because no matter how many times, even if you start a new game, it keeps all your stuff. So I'll just go through them side by side. Let's see, the first key, the Prism Sword. In order to get this, you need the Prism key, which you get at the very beginning of the game. It's like to the left of mission 1, very start. Alright, and I'm gonna just show you what each one does. I'm just gonna go pick a random mission and see what this one does. I'll be right back. Alrighty, we are just in a hotel, because why not? That's basically all the Prism Sword does, is it turns all of the blood from red to just like random colors, I think. Is it random colors or is it just blue? Hold on, let's do a little more science real quick. Okay, so hitting people with objects still turns it red. And apparently red is just in the cycle. But yeah, this is pretty much all the Prism Sword does. Kinda sucks how like even in order to use this little minor thing, I got a double kill apparently. You gotta beat the entire game, just have access to this. You know, this is like something you could easily, since you easily get at the beginning of the game, it really doesn't really matter. Alright, well I think that's enough showcase of the Prism Sword. I will be right back. Alrighty, we are back, and this is the Master Sword. And in order to get this, you need to get the Master Key, which you get in the hotel if you throw an object at the guy at the very end instead of letting him jump off the edge. This one I don't really need to go into other rooms because, yeah, it just lets you throw this little shockwave, which could be useful. I've never actually messed around with this blade. It makes it sure you don't need like any throw items if you're just like want to yeet projectile at somebody. This one we've actually apparently been using throughout the entire game. The Claymore Prototype, and I didn't even realize I was using it because even if you start a new game, like it doesn't delete all your crap, and you still is like, oh look, you picked a sword, you can still use it. To get this sword, you need to get the prototype key in mission 4. Although I'm unsure exactly the how to get this specific key because according to all of the guides, in order to get the key, you have to beat mission 4 with being sneaky and not killing a single person. But that's not necessarily true because during my run of the mission so I can go fight the therapist, since you have to kill everybody in that mission, the key still popped up. The only thing that I think that actually is the trigger for whether or not this key appears is if you kill the hobo at the end of mission 4, because I did that in both the main story and in the kill everybody mission, and I still got the sword. And what the sword is it's slower, technically, but like it also has like a wider range, so you could just like easily deal with shotgun people and whatnot. And just because that's why like so many times throughout the series, like if I saw a shotgun guy, I was able to like just smack all their bullets back at them because technically the default sword. Oh yeah, that is way slower. I can't believe I've been using that big heavy claymore throughout the entire game, and not even the default katana. This would have been way easier. Whatever. At least we can see the default katana. You know, I'm stupid. Just didn't realize I wasn't using it. But oh well. No harm done. Alrighty. The next key is the Phoenix Sword. Edge, whatever. To get this, you need the Phoenix key, and in order to get this one, you need to go to mission 6, the mansion, and like at some point in it, you'll just see a thief just messing around with his tools and whatnot, being a thievery in a room, and you have to wait until basically the time gauge is like pretty much gone completely and then grab this sword. And this one lets you do fire, and it is hella dangerous. And I'm gonna go find something that has TNT real quick and blow myself up with the sword. I'll be right back. Let's see. Aw, shield guys also block fire? That's kind of lame. I was really hoping that like it would ignite it and blow them up. As you can tell, this also gives you like a little bit of range too, so if people were being just out of your range, burn them alive. Although I was really hoping there'd be like some TNT like immediately, so I'm still gonna go right back until I find some TNT, just to proof of concept. Alright, this is a poor example, but there's TNT, and as you saw with the fire sword, yes, it did in fact blow it all up. And yes, in my original playthrough when I messed with this, I accidentally did kill myself a couple of times with the TNTs, and I just was like, why am I exploding? Alright, I'll be right back for the next sword. Alrighty, we are back. Oops, wrong button. Did not know I could roll with that button, actually. Alright, the Savant Knife, a short blade of extremely quick attack. To get this one, you need to be in Mission 8, actually, that's not even right. It's because it's the Slaughterhouse mission, which I think is actually 9. I don't know why I wrote 8. And you have to be all stealthy and not wake up Leon in that mission. And at the end, you are rewarded with, yes, a very quick attack, which can get you like some airtime. You can like sort of hover. Honestly, like, this one I would say is like if you want like a hard mode challenge, go with this, because since your blade is so small, like reflecting bullet timing would be way harder, and just like actively like getting close to somebody would be way harder too. Let's go see what this is like in an actual mission. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm in a random mission. Let's see how this works. Oh my god, I can't even like. Oh, I don't. I'm coming. Okay, this works when like I can have smoke, but like other than that, like yeah, I still say this blade is for like hard mode challenge because it's just so small. I didn't think you could reflect a bullet with it too. Hold on. We are going to science. Well, okay, not if I do it normal timing. I legitimately do not think you could actually block a bullet with this knife, which, you know, would make sense. Alright, well, whatever, we've seen enough. I will be right back. Alrighty, we are back in the bunker, and such as this little area. Locked. I should come back in a few months. Yeah, it's been like almost a year. We still don't know what this does. Obvious. I don't know if it's obvious, but to me, this just says this. If there's DLC, this is where you'll access it. But at the same time, like, it's these swords are really neat and like can give you different gameplay challenges and whatnot. But like, it honestly feels like you should be able to access these way sooner. Like, yeah, it makes sense narratively to give you all these bonuses at the end, but like. Specifically like the Prism Sword, like, oh yeah, I beat the entire game, what's my reward? Now I got a blade that does colors instead of just red. Fancy. Whatever. Alright, well that's all of the keys, showcases, and how to get them. And I hope everybody had a good time. Time to go to the future. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in whatever the next project is. Stay beautiful.